Hi, welcome back to the GAGGED podcast. I'm your host, Bella Joie.
And I'm Leah Hayes.
And today, we have Miss Danii Banks in the house.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course.
It's good to see you again.
I know.
Yes.
I'm excited. So, I had an old project that I was working on, and Danii was one of the guests. And that was the first time I ever really got to speak with you.
Yes.
And it was interesting about different topics than we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
But I just feel like you have like a very interesting story.
Yeah. Well, maybe, I guess. Is it interesting?
I think so.
It's a little wild, I guess.
No, it is. You're like a very, I think, I don't know if like controversial is the right word, but you're just like an internet personality that like speaks and like gives zero fucks. And so I feel like it's really intriguing to a lot of people because everyone's so PC these days.
Yeah.
And it's boring.
What's PC?
Like politically correct.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm new to me.
Like they watch what they say.
Clearly,
New to me.
I don't know what that means because I don't do that.
No, you just like
Oops.
say it as it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like a lost thing. And so when I
Yeah.
was like looking for guests, I was like, I feel like she'd be so good.
So basically, you can't gag me? No. Gag.
Yeah. Maybe I could try. No.
Right.
Do you wanna find
Psych. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just don't really, give zero fucks.
No.
No, I love
I'm just
that.
going to live in my truth.
As you should.
No, I-
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I kind of know, but like, how did you like get here? Like, how did you build like your internet presence and your internet?
Yeah. So
fame?
basically, it was like back when like magazines were like publications still, like, and I just was doing like covers of magazines. Like I would only shoot like when you shot with magazines if I was on the cover. So
Oh, okay.
I did like I think 11 or 12 different covers of like some mainstream magazines.
like penthouse type
No,
stuff?
not
or-
penthouse stuff.
Okay.
More so like Smooth magazine. I don't know if you've like
Okay.
heard of the stuff like that. It was more. It wasn't anything like porn related.
Oh, okay.
And or like Playboy or anything like that. It was just more so like I keep saying more so. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. Like glamour magazines, I guess.
okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Like Hip Hop Weekly, like things like that. It was because I started basically getting popular on Instagram. So I was just like known for like taking sexy photos. And then obviously this was way before like the OnlyFans thing. So at that time I never did anything nude or naked. It was like very implied, if anything. So that's kind of how it started. And I honestly like I didn't even get naked for like the first like 2 years on OnlyFans, I think.
Oh, really?
Really?
Like
You
and
held it for that long.
maybe a year for OnlyFans.
No, but that's still
But
a
I
long
was a
time.
Cam. I had a contract with Cam Soda for like
Oh,
a year.
that's hot.
In like 2018, 2019, or 2017. One of those eras. And I remember I would only wear pasties when I took my top off, like to cover my nipples. Like I would not get naked.
Oh my
And I would
God.
only like twerk with the thong on. So it's so funny because like, I'm cool with them still to this day. And they're just like, Danii, you came a long ways, girl. Because
Yeah.
we remember when we wouldn't even show your nipples. And now you're out here like twerking it, busting the kitty.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's
Yeah.
kind of just started just on Instagram. And then, OnlyFans came out. And I think I just kind of just slowly got into it. And then
Yeah.
did a couple scenes, but not anything mainstream.
Yeah. I remember
Just
you saying.
personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I just never. It's not that I didn't want to. I just haven't really crossed that bridge. So
Yeah, I feel like that era, the 2016, 2017 to like 2019, was when a lot of like IG girls could get more so away with the implied nudity and stuff before everyone under the sun started doing like adult content. And then I feel like when everybody on Instagram started like actually popping
once
the
it got
pussy,
saturated,
it was like,
Yeah.
okay, then like some of the girls had to step it up because it was like, well, if this IG model is spreading it wide open, it's like, how do you like compete with that?
and that's I think
Yeah.
what I had to eventually do because it was being done. You get what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, well, she's doing it. Why aren't you?
and
it
she's
was
making even more too.
Yeah,
so
and you
it's
see the
like-
growth because obviously, like, the more like naked you are, like, the faster you're gonna grow. Typically.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they were kind of like, well, you already post that on Instagram, so why would I pay to see that? So I kind of had to show more.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, and then that's just kind of how it happened. But
That's good though. I love that like you took that slow progression because bitch, when I started, I was just like, I did implied nudity for like 6 months. I made no money, and I was like, okay, bitch, we're
like,
spreading
here
whole.
it is.
I was like, how many cocks can we fit? Because like literally, I need to make money, honey. I'm
Literally.
broke. Like,
So tell me what type of content you guys do. Like, what is like your main
God.
thing that you sell? Like,
oh my god, like everything.
Everything. The first thing I did was like you held off for a year. The first video I did was a threesome. And, like, no, the first video I did was a guy, and he was like fucking my ass while I ate out a girl, and it was the first time I'd ever eaten pussy ever. Like,
Did
30
you do
seconds
good?
before we started eating.
Did you do good? Did it taste good?
30 seconds before filming, she's like, okay, do this, and I was like, okay.
Do this and then come here.
I don't
Did you
know.
have nails?
No,
Okay,
I don't think
good.
so. Like, no longer than what I have
Okay.
now. Yeah, but
'Cause
I
I'm
mean,
always
she
like,
came.
"Ooh."
At least
No,
she pretended
no
she
way.
came. So.
Right.
Okay.
That's so funny. One of my first collabs was it was a 5-some with two. It was
Oh.
me,
Crazy.
my ex, and then another couple and this single girl because we were like swingers at the time, and so they were swingers but also did OnlyFans.
So are you guys like bisexual or like what do you consider your
That was
sexuality?
the first girl I ever fucked,
Okay.
and I had ever
Same.
fucked her, and it was on camera.
Does it turn you on?
It was hot in the moment because I really liked her as a person. So like me and her like had vibed and were friends. Like I'd already fucked her husband before.
Oops.
And
Wait, does she
no,
know?
like she knew. Like she was in the
Oh,
room.
like hold on here.
It came out after.
No,
By the way.
yeah, and we were all drunk, and it was just like fun, and it was different, and it was sexy. But like I am never like looking at a girl, and I'm never like, oh my god, I want to like fuck her.
Yeah.
But like if I'm really good friends with someone and I connect with them, and it's in a group setting or like a guy's involved,
or like a mind thing.
yeah, then I can get into it. 'Cause
That's how I am.
otherwise,
I can just like fake it or not really fake it, but like I can make myself feel like that if I'm just like attracted to someone in general.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, not like sexually, like, oh, put your dick in me, like, you know?
yeah. Well, I know you had some like interesting opinions last time.
Oh,
that
yeah,
I was,
maybe.
that I was gagged by.
Oh shit. I gotta remember what the hell I
She's like,
said.
No,
I
I was there while you guys were
I
filming.
probably
and
said
I
some-
wanted to like get in on that, but
But
I
I
was like,
think I feel like it's hard for me to like give these opinions because I don't want to come off being rude when it comes to like the transsexual or like bisexual
No.
stuff.
Your
I feel like
opinions-
maybe my delivery is maybe wrong.
No,
I
I
don't know.
think that your opinions were very like controversial depending on what side of things you think. But
Yeah.
I think like your delivery and like what I've said after that was just seeing like and following your socials like more closely after we had met. Seeing the way that you carry yourself and the way that you deliver things and like even like us interacting to set this up, you've been nothing but sweet and like your intentions and you don't have bad intentions. I
Yeah.
think like you're just outspoken and blunt. And so I think that that can come across wrong, but you're never like demeaning or disrespectful.
Yeah, okay,
And
thank
so
you,
that's like what made me feel comfortable to have you on here.
Yeah.
Because I was like, she isn't hateful. She
No.
just is like blunt and thinks
Yeah.
differently than we do, and that's okay.
yeah.
And like that's what's cool about it.
So, which part?
When you said trans women are men.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I just met her. I was like, cool,
Well, the
cool, cool. I was like,
more-
what do I say? I was like,
Well, I guess the
so
more
good.
research that I do about it is it's more so like I guess I do see what you mean by like when you take hormones, I guess it kind of makes you be more like less testosterone, right?
Totally.
So I guess it's leaning more towards like women, like estrogen,
Like
right?
mentality wise.
Right.
Yes. And,
But
like,
I
even
guess I
sexually.
just meant like you're still biologically a man if you have a penis. I guess that's what I meant.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, and that's what you said.
But I have
it
so many
wasn't-
trans friends. I'm like, hey, girl, and stuff. Like, I don't ever be like, you're a man. Don't be like that. Like, I love it.
totally.
Like, I've like lived with a hairstylist that was trans forever. Like, I have nothing against it. And I think it's awesome. I guess I just always thought like, as long as the penis is there, you're still a man. That's what I would.
No, and that's okay.
But
Like,
I don't
there's
know.
nothing
But I guess
wrong with having
maybe I
that
failed science
opinion.
class. I don't know. I don't fucking know what's wrong. I don't fucking know.
No, honestly,
No, I
sometimes
feel
I
like-
ask myself the same thing.
Like,
Yeah.
but I get it. Like with the like hormone stuff, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you got like, do you guys like don't want a female part, right?
In the beginning, I did because I was so insecure, like in my femininity, and
Yeah.
I felt so masculine. And I've been on hormones for going on 9 years now. So I started hormones freshly turning 18.
When I tell you, if I did not like know, like I half the time don't even know. Like you are
Yeah.
look so girly.
No,
like,
she's Percerella over here.
Like
No,
everything, like
well, then you've worked with Emma, right?
yeah,
Emma Rose, and you said I think Brittany Kate or something like that.
yeah, Brittany and
Angelica.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
and
what the hell?
they're so fun.
Love them.
And they're just like bimboed out.
Super
and they're
girly, too.
Super girly, super femme, big tits, big ass, like just like
And then there's
living in their
another girl,
fantasy.
Alyssa. You know Alyssa?
Oh, Alyssa.
Noel?
So she's
From Tampa?
She's from Tampa. I know
yeah,
her.
she's gorgeous.
Her
Love
too,
her.
because you're from Tampa.
Yeah.
I actually just spoke to her the other day.
She's
Her
moving,
and
I
another
think.
girl came to
Italia.
Italia, and
Because
then
they were like this.
Italia, and then there's another one, Jasmine. Is it?
Oh,
she's from New York. She's
I think
small
I know
and
who
skinny.
you're talking about. Oh, Supreme.
Yeah, Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Her, like, my dad was there. Like, I was hosting a content event, and he like met them, and he did not even know.
No, Alyssa. So the first time I met
My dad's
her,
like, no.
And then he was like, what?
yeah.
I'm like, he's like, they look really good. Like, not that it matters, but it was just like,
No.
you guys do so good with like your transformation. Like, it's like super.
No, the first time I saw Alyssa in person, I was like, I need to literally book a head to toe surgery because she was
What did
she
she
was
do?
so hot. Like I don't even know, but she's like when I saw her in person, I was like, she's like a real life Barbie doll.
Yeah.
It was like wild.
No, we met her at Castle in what, Ybor?
in Tampa, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, she was just like so gorgeous. And I was like, oh, wait, that's like Alyssa? Like, oh my God. No, so stunning.
Yeah,
Her
no,
body,
that must have been fun at the content party. 'cause
So this
their
is kind of
characters-
like a funny, like a topic that goes with this, and it's actually a conversation I had yesterday with a good guy friend of mine, and we were talking about someone on Instagram, and I was like, oh, like something. He was saying something about this girl. He's like, do you know her? And I was like, yeah. He's like, is she trans? And I was like, why do you say that? And I was like, just because she looks like she had a lot of work done on her face. I'm like, why do you think that? And like people do that to me too, though. Like obviously
Really?
I've had like work done on my face, and I feel like it's so normal now for a lot of like men who really don't know shit about surgery anyways, and they just
Yeah.
think any bitch that has something done is or trans or something.
No, totally.
So I was just like wondering maybe your guys' opinion, like, do you kind of like see why guys would think that like about like someone like me or like girls who get stuff done to their face because like trans women
I
do
just
that
think
too?
because like we're more likely to get work done on ourselves that we
Yeah.
have that look, and then like cis girls who also do that, like,
we kind of all look the same.
and yeah, and it's like they do the same
Sometimes.
operations. You
so
know what
I
I
do
mean?
kind of see
So-
that like
Yeah.
on some of the girls that I know who aren't trans, but we all had the similar like you know.
you get your lips done, you get your butt done,
Yeah.
you get your boobs done.
Yeah,
and
your
so
nose
like
done.
So it makes
Yeah.
sense that
that
people
overdone
like
look
maybe could
all
think
kind
that.
of like because like you look at someone like I don't know.
So it's
like-
really
like
a compliment
Alyssa
for
and
trans
Brittany.
people because it's like y'all really look straight up like right.
No, it's like I saw this one reel on Instagram, and it was like when he starts saying you look trans, and she's like, oh.
Yeah, no,
But
Like-
she's a cis girl, and she's like, I love it.
But
Like keep telling me
thanks.
that. She's like, you know, you look good.
yeah, no, it was funny because we were
But it's
just
almost like I'm not offended, kind of, because it's like trans girls don't always look. They look like women. So it's like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to say? I look perfect. I was like, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. No,
like I don't know
I
how to
think
take that sometimes.
like
Yeah.
the idea of like a lot of like hot trans girls call themselves like dolls.
Okay.
And that's kind of like something like within our culture.
Yeah.
So it's like Alyssa's a doll. Like I don't know, like Brittany would be a doll, Angelica would be a doll. And so like I think that kind of like persona and like that look of being so like perfect and put together and like surged coincides with like when cis girls like look like that too. It's just like you kind
What's
of
cis girl again?
like a natural born female.
Yeah.
Oh.
You.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah.
Oh me. I'm a cis girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, sis.
Okay. Okay. So what do I say back? Hey sis.
No, you say, hey, man.
Hey man. But really, my voice is deeper than your guys'. I wake up like, hello.
Like,
After a long night of partying.
Oh,
Shit,
babe.
maybe I need some hormones. God damn. I need to spice
We'll
this
hook
voice
you up.
up
We'll
a
hook
little
you up.
bit.
hook you up.
What would happen if I took hormones? I mean, technically I do if I
don't
take birth
know.
control, right?
I actually
No.
don't know what would happen.
No,
That's a good
like
question.
natural born females will take hormones, but usually they take
It's like menopause.
testosterone
Oh.
sometimes. They'll take
Is that why like the
testosterone.
bodybuilder girls like that aren't trans sound like men?
Yeah.
or like
No
they get the
sound.
receding
Yeah.
hairlines?
It's like once, so like
Well, not
with
you.
I'm like, hold on, I want to get my hairline
You're like,
done. Now
wait.
you said something.
No, when you have like testosterone, like so for puberty, like your voice drops and it can't go back up. Like once it, because like it, I don't know, your larynx like drops and then you can't go back up. So the bodybuilder girls who take it and their voice drops, they can never get it back to like what it was. They're
Our-
like stuck like
Our
that.
friend just got her voice done. She's trans, and they basically
How do
went
you
in
get it
and they
done?
like they cut your
They
vocal
like
cords and
narrow
they
your vocal
tighten
cords,
it.
so
yeah.
you like
What does she
sound
sound
more
like?
high pitched.
No, she
like
couldn't
that.
talk for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You have to be
Her
dead
voice
silent.
is still
What
like
happens
really
if
weak.
it never came back? Oh my god.
No, it's scary, right?
Scary
But now she
boots.
talks like this right now. But it's gonna drop a
Yeah,
little bit.
a little
So
bit.
it'll be more normal. But like for a minute, she sounded like Elmo.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
Elmo.
It was
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse, then Elmo. Now
Oh
we're
my God.
getting into like more normal.
Where do they go in to do that?
It's like a 20-minute
Like
surgery.
the people who do like ears, nose, and throat,
Okay.
like ENT people, like they do that.
That is interesting. I didn't
crazy?
even know you could do that.
yeah.
Wow, that is super cool.
Another surgery.
Right. Add it to the list because I need it. Because it's like my voice is deep, but it's like raspy, but like it's been like that forever. Like
No, I like your voice.
without like
It's
partying or
nice.
smoking or anything. Like I just was like born like this. Like
No,
I
it's
don't
kinda
know.
fun. I like
was born
it.
this way.
Yeah.
Maybe I am part a little something else. I don't know. I know I got one
my
female
God.
part. That's it. But who knows?
So
That's it.
like moving topics.
Okay.
So like dating.
Dating.
Like I know obviously like you live like a very out there life.
Okay.
And so like what you do for work and just like your persona, all of it. So how does that work with dating? Like is it hard?
It's impossible, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Okay, and why?
I don't know. I guess maybe because I don't really meet people in this world or like industry people, and I personally don't think I could date an industry person.
No.
I'm too crazy and jealous. Like I can't date a guy that
Same.
performs.
No, literally. I
But
would
then
lose
it's
my
like,
mind.
how do I meet a guy who?
Who's okay
It's
with
not
you
even.
doing it?
Yeah, but it's not even really like I perform. I mostly just do solo stuff. To be honest, it's been like 2 years since I even did a sex scene with another guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah, I just mostly do solo stuff.
I bet your fans love that.
Yeah, because I do girlfriend experience. Like I'm
Yeah.
like their online girlfriend.
Yeah, you're always on your phone. You're always messaging. You're always
Yeah.
doing like sexting with them and stuff. So it's like very personal connection.
And then it takes a lot of stress off of me personally, where it's like I gotta find all these different people to collab with or film with, and get my pussy beat up for every other day by
like,
a bunch of
testing
dicks
and
and
all
like get
that, yeah.
testing. Like
Yeah.
it's just a lot. Like I give
It's
props to
exhausting.
people that do that. Like I can't fuck that much, honestly. Like I can't like at least
Yeah.
by a bunch of different people.
yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I'm not really out there in the dating world, but I would like to. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Have
I'm lonely.
you like tried to date someone maybe not in like the social media space, but just someone that is like well known and like is like out there and like has some sort of like
No, but
status
that's
or
what I would
fame?
prefer, probably.
Really?
Oh, really? Okay.
I feel
a
like I would
sports
prefer
guy?
like
I
a
could
manager or
see-
like a sports
Oh.
agent or like
Oh, okay.
a retired NFL player. Like,
That's like the
Okay.
vibes I see.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta stay retired now. I'm 35, so it's like, bro, I don't want no 23-year-old. The NFL people retire usually around like 28. Like,
No, the NFL guys are crazy.
yeah, and
Yeah.
exactly. But like, I've always been attracted to like that type of body
Okay.
style, type of man, like athletic.
Yeah.
Or someone of status of like, I like a boss, you know, like whatever he does, like maybe like the manager of Britney Spears, like I like the guy behind the scenes, but he's still like of status.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't
totally.
really need him to be famous,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
I would prefer him not to be like.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
totally. That would
You
also
know?
make me so insane in my head.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
if-
who are you DMing? Like
Yeah, because
I
how many
can't
people are
deal
in
with
their
that
DMs
shit.
like
Yeah.
crazy? Yeah.
Like I would rather the guy just be like his shit together, but he doesn't want to like let me be in the limelight and you just be like. I think it'd be a perfect situation. Like I like the girls that I see that date their managers or like their managers their husband. Like I would
Yeah.
love a situation like that.
no, I feel you. Like,
Like
one of-
run my life, run my business. Let me just get pretty every day and like you're taking care of me.
No, totally. And like you're
That's, like,
working
my
for
dream.
both of you, but you both are working as the team
Yeah,
to like
and we're
make
not
it
hiding
happen.
anything with each other because
Yeah.
it's like, but our
yeah,
money's
they
our
know
money.
everything you're about.
Yeah.
And like what you're doing.
I
No,
know
I
a
love
couple
that.
people in the industry that are like that, and I love their dynamics.
Same. There, I can think of
I
like
don't
a
want
good
to say
friend
her
of ours.
name. Yeah, same.
And her and her husband do that.
But you would
And-
never know he existed unless you personally know them.
No, 100%. And I love that because he's so secure just letting her be the star of the show. But like really he does so much behind the scenes that like they could do it independently, but like it's just so much better together.
Exactly.
And
Like
it's, like,
he's
a
the voice
beautiful
for her.
And, he
he's, like,
advocates for
stern.
her, but like also she's a boss in her own way. And it to me that's so admirable because like especially in the industry it's so hard. Because
wonder
like
if
you're
it's
always
the same person.
traveling. You're always traveling, you're always doing stuff, you're always like busy. Like I come out here, I'm out here for whatever, a week, 2 weeks, and I go to LA and
Yeah.
it's like then it's hard because then someone's like sitting at home. Like, no, you want to do it together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. So I guess that would be my ideal situation. Like, I need a boss. Like, I've been so alpha for so long. Like,
Yeah.
I want someone to just step in and be like, I got this, babe. Like, here's our plan. Be who you are and because I feel like I always have to take control of every relationship. Like, hate that.
Do you ever feel like have you dated men that are less successful that you feel like are there
Every time.
because of like what you have?
Every time.
Because like you are pretty flashy. Like,
Yeah.
and that's not a secret.
Yeah.
So like I always wonder if like you feel like guys come in with
Yeah,
good intentions.
all of them probably use me, I'm sure.
It's hard.
And I'm
they,
a sucker, so.
But it's
I'm a trick.
It's like the roles are flipped, honey.
I'm a trick. They call me Trick Danny.
No, literally, they're like,
I
Mommy.
funded a couple things or two.
Yeah. No, and
Oh
it's
my
hard
God.
because you like hope that everything's so genuine. And even like in our situation, it's hard, like at our age, to find someone that's of the same level of success without them being like assholes and controlling.
Yeah.
So it's like it's so hard to find that balance.
So, okay. So you guys, so you're trans, so you're like a woman. So do you consider yourself like gay, but no, because you like men, right?
Yeah, like I would consider.
So how does that work?
I mean,
that a
every
good
guy
question?
I've ever dated is like classifies themselves as straight.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
I've been the first trans girl 2 different exes of mine have ever dated, and they've always dated biological females before. They've had sex with trans girls, but like never did they ever connect on a personal level with one. And then I was
Because
the
they
first
were
one
probably
ever
scared or
dated.
something, or felt like it was
Or just,
gay, but
like,
it's not.
Or I think just like personality wise, like it just didn't click for them. And they were never against dating a trans girl. It just like never worked. And like I guess I would classify us as straight, but I don't think of myself as like a biological female. Like I know I'm always going to be a trans girl.
Yeah.
Even if I get a vagina,
pussy, yeah.
I will always be a trans girl. And
So
that'll never change.
is your sexuality considered gay then?
Some
I don't-
might consider that.
Some
but
do think that. Like we have a friend and he says that.
And he's trans?
No, he's a regular like genetic guy.
Okay.
And he likes trans girls, but he in his head thinks that
he doesn't think he's gay for liking us, but he thinks
we're gay for
liking him. Isn't
We're
that
like,
weird?
dude, make it make sense.
Yeah.
If we're gay, you're gay.
It's
okay?
just like how I can frame it is like obviously it's different than liking like a cis girl, but I think what it comes down to is like gay guys don't find us attractive.
No, gay
like
guys-
gay guys are not into us sexually.
Like,
yeah,
in-
because
like
they're
Hollywood?
into men.
Yeah. And I was like,
That
how,
makes
as like a
sense.
gay guy before, I had like my gay boyfriends and whatever. None of them like me anymore.
But that's why I don't
sexually.
understand lesbians that are like butches. It's like
I don't honestly.
if they
me either.
if
Me
I'm a lesbian
either.
and like say I'm the girly one and I like women, why would I pick the one that looks like a guy then?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Isn't that a good question?
It's all on a spectrum.
No, but
Oh
a little,
my
but
God.
a little bit. I will.
I mean,
I get what you're saying though, but it's like the same
would be
as
the
like
same
a
thing as a
super
gay guy
effeminate gay guy that he
liking,
has
like,
like
a
let's
trans.
say yeah.
But you know, there was a gay guy that I hooked up with in West Hollywood, and he was like a super
Oh,
gay
he's a
like
top
bodybuilder.
maybe?
yeah.
No, he was a bottom, but he had a fiance. He had like a male fiance, but like he was a gay guy, and he only liked trans girls and really masculine muscle gay
Yeah.
men. But I talked to him about it before we had sex. And I was like, why is that? And it was because he was like, was obsessed with like body modification. So he loved like super roided up testosterone bodybuilder men. And then he loved trans girls because of all like the body modifications we've done to like
oh,
become.
maybe he was obsessed with surgery.
No, I
Yeah.
think so. It was
No,
like,
I
it was
think so.
it was weird.
It was giving that.
No, but then he was
With
crazy.
a penis, of course, because he's a bottom.
No, he was about girl. It was crazy. The way we hooked up, girl, the toy that I put. He was like this big.
No.
Yeah.
Honey, he was
Like he would be into you too if you like surgically got a penis
you
attached,
think
like
it's-
100%.
So like guys that like to get pegged, for example, like
Girl.
say like if a guy asked me to do it, like is that gay?
I don't think so.
I don't.
I don't think so,
so.
only because I don't think anal stimulation makes you gay.
Okay.
I think if he like wanted you to like wear a baseball cap and like put on a sports bra and like a
be
strap
like,
on
"Hey."
and like act like a man and fuck him, that to me is like gay. But like if you look like you and you finger a little bit, or you stick a little toy in there to like get his prostate going or whatever, and it feels good, I don't think a sexual act should be like classified.
You
as
think it's just
anything.
more who's doing it?
I think so.
Okay.
Because like if he wanted like your homeboy to like come over and fuck him, like that's gay.
Okay.
But like
Yeah.
if it's you, it's like you're as woman as it gets. So it's like he just likes a little something up his ass.
Yeah,
It is
which
what it
I
is.
think every guy does, but they're just scared to
No,
admit
they
it.
do.
Just kidding. I look over.
He's like, no.
We had to get a smile out of you.
This week he sits in here for all these. He's like, what the
He's
fuck?
probably like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Blink twice.
What do you really listen to over there?
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Do you get a lot of guys that ask that?
I've had one guy ask me to
Okay.
do something to his ass, and I
Did you?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was kind of scared.
Yeah.
So you're not into ass play? Like, at all?
No, I mean, I maybe if I was like really like,
Like if you're like
in love with the guy, I think it's like one of those things, you know.
Do you think it's gay?
Fuck. She couldn't wait to ask me
She was
that.
like agreeing the whole time. She's like,
Fuck. Why do?
It's okay.
It's
it's
not
okay
that
to be gay.
I like. Right. I think.
It's too like feminine.
I feel
for
like
you.
if my boyfriend asked me to do it, I would be uncomfortable.
Yeah. And that's okay.
Because I would be scared because I'm cool with so many gay people. I would be in my head like, so are you secretly cheating on me with gay people too? Like, I'm just psycho
she's
like that.
psycho.
I'm psycho. So like,
But then
it
don't
was
you-
not even like about like, I think it's just my insecurities maybe.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, wouldn't you get more nervous that if you say no, then like that itch doesn't get scratched for him, which is gonna make him want to go do it more?
Yeah, but I've never
But it's, like-
actually been in a relationship with a guy that
True.
wanted me to.
Yeah.
The one guy that asked me was like, he was kind of like a trick, one of those like type of like basketball players, and he said something about eating his ass, and I was like, I don't even know where to begin. And no, like
Honestly, sometimes you can't trust them though because they will be asking us to do that shit,
Yeah,
and you
and they
think,
have not
you
cleaned
think
out.
that they know how to properly clean
what
themselves,
do you do?
and they don't.
You stick your
like
tongue
douche,
in
like
it.
you know, like
No.
vaginal douches.
Eating an ass.
in your
How do you eat an ass?
Oh, just
You just lick the hole, or do you actually stick your tongue in it?
oh, I stick my tongue in it.
Sometimes I'll stick it in, but it's only like if I know that they have like really good hygiene and like they like are very clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
didn't
can
know any
like
of that.
smell if they're.
I was like, bro.
No, but sometimes
Like,
you've gone
if it-
down on
if
a
you
guy
go
to
like
give
this,
head,
and it's,
and
like,
it's like
stinky,
it's
like,
like
bad.
I'm
like, if your
traumatized
dick
from the
is
strip club,
stinky,
so I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
oh no.
Yeah.
'Cause
You know that
sometimes I'm like-
BO smell in the ass crack? Like
Yeah,
girls
like
I used to
under the
dance
balls.
with. Well, girls I used to dance with, or butt cracks used to smell like that. So like after that, I was like, I don't even want to lick a pussy. Like I don't even want to go near anyone's crack at all.
No,
Like
literally.
I don't know. Like
Yeah.
maybe I'm just like not sexually like experimental. I think maybe I just have regular sex. I don't know.
No,
I'm
there's nothing wrong
boring.
with that.
Fuck.
No, actually keep it that way. I think the more you push the envelope, the more
Yeah, you just
bored
want
you
more
get,
and more
and
and
then you
more.
go crazier.
But I like when a guy puts a finger in my asshole when he fucks me.
No, that's hot.
Like
love
if
that.
if you don't do anything with my asshole while you're fucking me, I don't like it. Like you have to.
But you have so much.
I
ass.
need that
it
pressure.
Needs to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like put like something big in there. Like I've never really did an ass plug. I've never put one in there. I'm scared.
Oh, okay.
So I've never did anal. But like I've done like a
Never?
thumb. No, I've done a thumb.
Have you gotten a lot of requests for anal though? 'Cause,
Like,
Yes.
do you
Your
get a lot-
ass is
your
like
ass is your
insane.
whole
I
thing.
just don't know how to do like. I went to buy like the ass ease shit before, and then I
Oh,
and I
anal
bought
ease.
yeah, or whatever it is.
Ass
And I, fuck. But and I bought like the smallest butt plug they had at the store. But I had my friend. I got drunk and tried to have her push it in, but that shit hurts so fucking bad, bro. It's
Yeah.
like feels like someone's ripping you,
You have to like relax. It's a learned. I really like when I first bought them.
and then it feels like I have to shit the whole time.
and I lost my virginity.
A little
It was
bit.
horrible.
Does it feel like that?
It was horrible.
Eventually, you get used to it. Like always at the
I
start,
had no
for me
choice.
personally, I'm like it kind of like hurts a little,
Have you
and
ever
then
shit on
and then
someone?
you ease into it. Sometimes it feels like you have to shit, but then eventually it just feels good.
Yeah.
But obviously, I can't speak for someone who like doesn't have a prostate, so I don't know how that would feel.
Oh yeah, what's the
But
difference?
I have some girlfriends, like
Feels
genetic
good.
girlfriends, and they love anal.
No, I have friends who
Which is
like they
crazy.
prefer anal over like vaginal.
Vaginal.
But I need like the pressure in both at the same time.
Yeah. I can imagine that.
Like I need a
probably,
vibrator on my clit, I need a penis in my pussy, and then something in my asshole. I need
Okay. She needs to be airtight
She
like
goes,
every day.
She goes, I really just like
And then a
like
cock in my
regular
mouth.
sex.
yeah,
I'm
right.
just kidding.
Regular sex.
She goes, regular sex.
She's hooked up to like a machine, like,
I have like 8 machines in me.
They're like vibrating her. She's like,
and it's like every day. It's like BRB. I gotta do
Damn,
it.
maybe I'm not boring. Maybe I just need the right partner.
Yeah.
no, literally, yeah. Wait, so what's like the craziest request you've gotten?
Oh gosh. Let's see.
Because like I've gotten some crazy ones.
You have? I
Yeah.
can't wait to hear your guys's. I don't even know. Like, it would more so be like a lot of like peeing stuff or
Okay,
like
I've gotten a lot of
shitting
that.
stuff.
Gotten that.
Like guys that like to watch me shit, but just it coming out the hole, like not even like of the whole thing, just like the poop coming out my butthole.
Really?
Like,
Girl.
what the fuck? I don't know if they like poop or buttholes. Do you like the shit
should
or do you
ask
like
next
the
time.
actual hole?
Literally.
Just take a picture of it in the toilet. Like, you're
No, I have to at the end.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
you
I think we got our
actively
answer.
participate.
They like the shit.
You actively
Maybe he wants the
participate in
poop.
these.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just got ridiculed on the last podcast I did because
really?
we talked about it and I was only charging like $3.50, but it took me like 4 seconds to shit.
No, you charge more.
Yeah, but I mean
yeah,
he
for
was buying
poop?
them like 3 times a day. It was the same guy.
Oh, that's like
You wanted breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah,
No, that's
because I
$1,000
shit
a
a lot.
day.
Yeah.
I'm a shitty bitch. Like I drink
Same,
coffee,
we were
goes
talking about
right
that.
through
This
me.
bitch doesn't shit at all.
No, I like could go like 2-3 days.
Oh no, I shit every day for
Every
sure.
day with one of these.
Yeah, even if I don't, like I wake up
what
shitting,
the
go to
heck?
bed shitting, like, but I don't have IBS.
Shit the bed.
You wake up and you're like,
I sleep and I shit. Like I was shitting everywhere. No, I would be the best shitty girlfriend if someone like shit.
No,
Like,
that's crazy.
oh my god, I'm dead.
No, one time this guy requested that I got a tarp and put it in my yard. And then I went out on the tarp in the middle of the yard and took a shit naked in the yard.
what do they like about this shit?
No, but naked in my yard? I said, full body, I can't. I said, I'm sorry, sir.
So what is the craziest thing that you did that they asked?
my God.
Mine was like
Is this for
similar.
OnlyFans?
Just
Yeah,
so I
but you
couldn't do
can't.
this one
You
on
can't,
OnlyFans.
right?
No, you can't do pee or poop.
Yeah.
No PP, no.
So you have to say it's squirt.
I had a pee guy,
Yeah.
and I used to do a lot of pee content for him. That does not bother me. I would go outside and I would just like pee. I would just pee on random stuff. It was like his birthday, a cupcake with a candle he wanted, and I peed on the cupcake. Like just like random stuff.
See,
was like,
I had to
okay.
wear like jeans, right? Like,
Oh,
see,
you
like
had to
jeans
pee
like
the
this,
jeans.
and I had to pee myself in the jeans. But and OnlyFans, you can say it's squirting.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't
Yeah.
that what? I still don't know what the fuck
No,
squirt
I
is, so
am
don't
a
get me
firm
started
believer
with the
that
squirt.
squirt is a good percentage of pee. I think
What hole does it come out of?
it's different holes. I think, but
This
Because mine
it's
comes
the
out the
same,
pee.
right? Yeah, it's the
It don't
same
come out the
Is it?
vagina, does it?
I don't know. But I've seen some girls squirt, and I'm like, there's no way that is not. There's so much.
Yeah.
There's
See,
so
I'm
much
like
coming
cream
out.
queen. That's what they call me, cream
Oh,
queen,
really?
because I'm super creamy. Like I put a dick in me, and it's like creamed
Okay.
instantly. Like even when if I'm not like coming, like it's just. I mean, I guess that's still cum, right?
I guess. I
don't
don't really know,
fucking
to be
know.
honest.
You're like, I don't
I don't know
fuck
much
with
about
pussies.
vaginas.
I don't fuck with the pussies. I don't fucking know. But I just know the minute a dick's inside of me, it's like full of fucking cream.
That's wild. Yeah, I
hot.
don't know.
Cream
That is hot, though.
Yeah,
That's
I
a good
guess.
name.
Yeah, cream. I should have been cream queen. Fuck it.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Right. You heard it here first. I'm changing my name. I said I wanted to reinvent myself.
Yeah.
She goes from Danii Banks to Cream.
Cream
25 cream queen.
You're like, hold on here. Hey, I can use that ice cream symbol.
Yeah.
That's a good logo for that.
Well,
Cream
wait, so what
queen.
was your craziest?
Yeah.
that
Oh,
you
it was
actually
gonna be
did?
fucking shit. Like,
Oh,
this
really?
guy asked me, he wanted me to not clean out, fuck myself with a dildo, and then like clean it off.
He wanted you to eat it?
So I was like, no.
Or let him eat it.
Well,
You're like, I don't want to meet him in real life.
yeah, because you would have to be there while I'm shitting. Like, no.
No,
Give
that's
me that. He
crazy.
like grabs it and runs out the door.
That's
like,
crazy that he wanted you to eat it.
Who would eat their own shit?
Those people.
Not I.
Not I.
Can you get sick?
No,
Yeah,
for sure.
No,
Like-
2 Girls 1 Cup scarred me. Didn't they like die? Or there was like a rumor they died or something.
It was a crazy porn.
2 Girls 1 Cup.
I've
Did
never
you-
seen that.
You're joking.
I don't watch porn.
No, we don't watch it.
It was like
No,
it was viral. These 2 girls. So it starts off. I'm not gonna get too into it, but these 2 girls are making out. So it looks like normal like lesbian porn. All of a sudden, it cuts to like a cup under this girl's ass, and she just shits in it, and then they take turns like swapping it back and forth.
No, it's
Yeah.
no amount of money.
Was it like turdy shit or like diarrhea shit?
Like
drinkable shit?
like chocolate mousse.
No.
But like,
All of
greedy.
it? No, there's no way a studio would reach out to me and say, "Hey, this is the video we're gonna film. Are you down?"
What
No
company
way,
was
no.
it?
It was probably like a foreign, like probably like Prague, somewhere crazy.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I have a serious question. I don't know if I brought this up last time.
Okay,
I'm nervy.
I've talked about it a couple of times, but
publicly or privately?
both maybe
Okay.
a little bit. But I've with friends too, because I actually wondered if something was wrong with me because I'm like, why do I like this? But then everyone's like, it's because you like men.
Oh, okay. I know where you're going.
Yeah, like why do I only watch trans porn when I fucking make when I masturbate?
That's really the only kind that you watch.
I swear to God, I'm not lying.
Who are
Or
your
I'll watch
faves?
cuck.
She's
Or I'll
a
watch
chaser.
cuck porn, but it has to be with the trans.
A cuck
Oh.
porn?
Yes.
Where the trans girl's fucking a girl and the
No,
husband's sitting there?
it's a
Fucking
guy.
the guy. Is the guy fucking the trans girl? Or
Oh.
is the trans girl fucking the guy?
The trans girl's fucking the guy.
Oh.
Honestly, I watch a lot of that porn too.
Really?
Yeah.
But when I watch the trans porn, it's a guy who's like on the down low, like he's like looks like he's straight, but he wants to fuck a trans, but no one knows. Like that's the type of porn I watch.
That's so wild.
No, I love it. I love
But it
seeing
ma-
like
like,
a,
that's what
a
I
masculine
masturbate to,
dude,
you guys.
like get turned into
don't
like
know what's wrong.
a little subby.
Me
man.
too. Maybe I'm
It's so
supposed to be
hot.
dominant or something.
No, I think like I mean I
You should
get,
start pegging.
I don't know. I only watch gay porn. She's like
Maybe that's what I really like, and I don't know it.
Maybe I don't know, but sometimes stuff can just be a fantasy. Like I watch crazy porn, like of like people getting double anal penetrated and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
And you would never
good
do
too.
it.
I mean, I have, but like I,
She did it with me.
Oh shit.
no, me and my ex DP'd her,
Yeah,
Okay.
so both
They're
of our
both in
dicks
my
were
butt.
inside of her ass.
my booty.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how we met.
So
Well,
is it
kind of.
is it like abnormal for trans women to be the top, or is it always like they're the bottom? Because
I think it depends.
I feel like more are bottoms.
Yeah.
but like there's a good
a
chunk
lot of them are
both.
tops for pay.
Yeah.
okay,
Like if they're getting paid, they'll top, but in personal life, they just bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do both for personal.
Yeah, we
Okay.
both do both.
and do the hormones make it like the size like smaller or like
Yeah.
hard to get hard sometimes? Hard to
Estrogen-
get hard.
No,
Yeah.
estrogen does
Yeah.
for sure.
Sometimes
but
so.
I've been off estrogen for like almost 6 months, so
Why?
I've been horny. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels good to like feel like super horny again. Because when I'm on
Oh.
estrogen,
Don't
like
get horny.
I could go like weeks without masturbating if I
So
wanted
it's hard
to.
for your dick to get hard, probably.
But now it's like every morning I'm like I need someone send me a nude because
Yeah.
I need to jerk off.
Yeah, so she's on her OnlyFans messaging nonstop, sexting with all the people to get her rocks off.
yeah.
I'm like, hey, can you send me your ass, please? Thanks.
So when you're like as a trans woman, is it like you do you still like jack your dick like when you're getting fucked? Like do you make yourself like is that how?
Yeah, it feels really good.
Okay, so like
it
at the
still
same time
feels
as like
good. Yeah, like it still feels good even when you are on hormones.
okay,
But
but
it's
most
like,
of the pleasure's from the ass.
Yes, but I think with the hormones, it's like harder to get horny. So like, so you have less drive to have sex, but then when you do have sex, it feels good.
Got it.
But it's like, I wouldn't go out of my way to do it. Or like
Yeah.
even when you're in a partner, like in a relationship or like have a friends with benefits, it's kind of like, can we just like hang out and like spend time together? Like I
Yeah.
don't want to be fucked.
Yeah.
You just kind of like, it doesn't like castrate you like it, but it's just kind of like, I
It
don't have a
can
desire.
if you take too many like testosterone blockers, so you have to sometimes take that as well as estrogen. When I was on T blockers, like I had no sex drive. Like it was just gone.
Well, that sounds like me on my antidepressants. I didn't got one either.
Oh,
so
no.
Yeah,
And
that
then
does that
I've been
too.
on them my whole life, and I'm like I could literally I've gone what is it 6 months now without fucking, and I don't think about sex ever.
No, yeah. And honestly, if I wasn't in the sex industry, I think that my sex life would probably be very different. Because I just would be like, I don't know.
You're
just,
cool
like, gonna
without
go
it.
about like my life. You know, especially like when I'm on hormones. If I'm off them or like take a break because I have a scene or something, then I get really horny. But otherwise, I'm like, meh.
Being off my hormones now, I get like more turned on visually by stuff. Because like
Yeah.
obviously I knew that before I started estrogen, and now I'm like having it again where I can just like see like a hot guy and like I'll immediately like get horny. Whereas like if I'm on estrogen, I like can't be horny unless I'm like talking to them or like making out
physically
with them.
stimulated.
Yeah, they have to be like I have to have like an emotional connection, and now I'm like I don't care.
So your guys' attraction isn't mostly to like a straight man, like how he looks, like not like a gay looking.
I mean,
guy.
I can
Right?
get off to like a gay man, but I prefer guys who look like masculine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say straight, but you know what I
No, I
meant.
know- I know
like
what you
like a
mean.
guy,
Yeah.
I would be like
More like
ooh,
a
about.
feminine versus
Yeah,
masculine.
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
she loves like 6'1" and above is like your thing.
I like guys taller than me.
Okay,
Taller,
I like to
okay.
feel like tiny.
muscular,
Yeah.
hairy, or smooth. You could go either way.
Yeah.
She's very like.
I don't like a hairy
typical-
hole, but the cheeks can be a little hairy.
She's like a typical like loves a jock, like loves like a very like fit kind of guy. I can go all over. I can get down with like a skinny, like tallish,
skater
like
boy?
skater boy, like tattoos.
Ooh,
Like I
okay.
can get into
As
that.
long
More
as you
eccentric.
Like he's like one cigarette away from death. Like I
Yeah.
can get into that kind of.
Okay.
vibe. No, literally. Yeah.
Literally, like you like a Travis Barker,
Yeah. No, I can totally do
that
that.
type
Oh my
of
God.
vibe, like
So
tatted
hot.
up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
emo.
No, a little bit. Yeah.
Little emo.
I'm like, did you used to have a like an addiction of some sort, because like that turns me on. I'm like,
Right,
"Ooh."
like, do you do meth? Are you out of rehab recently?
Are you out of rehab?
So do you guys
need
like to
help?
receive head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
still could like receive it and it's fine. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Some
But
girls, don't. Like a lot don't.
Some trans girls like don't want to be touched at all down there.
So if you, okay, so like say the guy, if a straight guy gives you head, is that gay? I don't know.
No, I'm trying to like.
Cause I don't know.
No, I know because the
I don't
thing
even think
is
they know.
No.
She,
No one knows.
No one knows.
she just had a situation.
Where's the rule book?
She just had a situation with a guy, and it was his first time. She didn't know it was his first time going down on a trans girl or giving a trans girl head, and he had a very not so savory response to it after he did it.
He had a like very bad post-nut clarity.
Very bad post-nut clarity. Like
What's that mean?
Like you know when a guy comes and then like he like is almost grossed out by what he just did.
No, well, she doesn't know because she's never experienced it.
No, but like when a guy does, like you know when guys are like
a guy might like jerk off to like trans porn or like jerk off to gay porn like alone, and then they'll come and they'll be like, why the fuck did I just do that? That's crazy.
or a guy who like fucks like maybe a girl he doesn't actually think
That's,
is
like,
attractive,
really
but he's
ugly.
so turned on and like he's so into it. He comes and then he's immediately like, oh that bitch is ugly. Like I have to get out of here.
That's literally like fuck you and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
so like she had a situation with a guy and he went down on her, and then
He was like very like, am I gay?
no, he was like,
vibes.
am I gay? And she was like, I don't think so. And then he was like, do people ever regret hooking
and I
up
was
with
like-
you? And she was like, what?
I was like, I hope not, but
Right,
but
oh my
he
God.
came twice and he came within like 2 seconds of me
By
eating his
giving
ass.
you head.
He was sucking me off and I was eating his ass, and then he came within like 2 minutes each time. So I'm
But
like,
did he
clearly you
ever do
liked
that
it.
with a non-trans man? Like,
Wait,
or like,
no, she's
Like-
sorry, my brain broke.
No.
yeah, like, did he ever do that with like a man? Get what I mean? Like,
No.
Oh no.
oh,
no,
so this is
no.
like the only penis interaction he
yeah.
ever
He
had.
said I was the first dick he's
okay.
ever.
That's
sucked.
why I'm like, hold on.
No. And so it was the first time.
So was
ever.
it good? Did he know what he was doing?
I had no idea that it was his first time ever.
So
'cause
was
he
that
like,
good?
He was like going down on it, you know. So it was
No,
good.
but it's crazy
I-
because like when I've had experience with one, even like their first time, that's never been a response that like I've had. But I mean, it can just kind of like it can vary, but I don't think that most men classify it as gay. I think they would just classify it as gay if they were sucking off like their homeboy, that like looked like a man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I think
because
that
if you
that's
think
more
about
like
it, if I eat pussy, it doesn't mean I'm gay. I just did it.
No, it just means that like you just
I
right.
just did it.
Like I don't really. I'm not attracted to women. But I guess guys are just different. They would be like, I would never do that. But
No, but some guys are.
But they be
very-
doing it.
They do.
I know.
Even the ones
My
that you
my
know.
assistant that lived with me is a gay man, and he was like, Danielle, you have no idea. When you're a younger boy, we all experiment. He's like, you'd be surprised. The guys you're in love with, they probably did a little. I'm like,
I
don't.
sucked off like
even-
3 of my best friends.
No,
Like,
but even,
they're all
like,
with girlfriends now. But
The
See, oh
guys
my
now
God.
that are out in media and stuff that are very straight presenting
we have
and would never.
a few guys in our DMs.
We have, like,
who
a laundry
you would
list.
Never.
I
You
just
would
don't
never
get
know.
why like they don't just say the truth.
Because they get like backlash. Like as bad as
But
it
it's
is
so
for us, like and
weird.
them calling us men, they will relentlessly get called gay. Like
No,
whether it is
totally.
or isn't.
But it's so crazy because a lot of their
It's sad,
fans,
though. It's like,
a
leave
lot
them
of their
alone.
fans are so like manly men, and it's like little.
Well, it's because they idolize them.
No,
right?
I know, but it's like little do you know that like that's like what the person you idolize is into. But it's like a lot of their fans are also into it. So it's like everyone does it behind closed doors, but it's like if you could just be open about it, then there would be no shame presented with it. So what? You like to get your ass fucked a little bit
Who
by a chick with a dick.
cares?
Okay, it doesn't make you any less of a man. You're still equally as good at whatever career path you're in. It's just like, you know? And then it's funny when you, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think it's so
too far
taboo.
into it,
Like
'cause I
even
don't-
It's taboo,
even without
literally.
like trans girls, like within like sports and stuff, especially because it's so like alpha bro. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I feel like there's so many guys out there who are actually like gay, but because they're like elite athletes or whatever it is,
Performers.
yeah,
I agree.
they just like don't come out, and
Yeah.
then it's so taboo to be gay in like these sports.
Yes.
I think eventually in the next 5 years, it's gonna be so like norm, like
I hope so.
where people are gonna just like be accepted, and I think
Yeah.
that's what it needs to be because
that's what it needs
it's
to be
like
for sure.
everyone needs to be honest with everyone at this point.
No,
You
it's like,
know?
just like
Yeah.
Get over
I
it.
agree.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like everyone just wants to be happy.
Yeah.
No,
You want
totally.
your ass played with. Who cares?
And everyone can think different things. You
Yeah.
can still idolize someone and respect their skill level,
Exactly.
but not agree with their life choices. That's it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You can still think someone's entertaining and not agree with the way that they think about politics or what they do in the bedroom.
Yeah.
It's not relevant. They can still play the same or
Separate
perform
the
the
art
same.
from the artist.
Very that, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Wait,
Um,
have you had like any kind of like different guys in your DMs or anything like
God,
that?
I
Like
bet your
anyone
DMs have
crazy?
probably been like.
And we can like bleep it out if you don't
Oh
want it
yeah.
said,
I don't fucking know. I feel like I don't know who hasn't DM'd me at this point.
Oh,
She's been around. She's been
I'm
in the
I'm
game
a
since-
I'm a OG.
No, she's an OG Instagram girly.
My 8 million account was deleted last April, so this is a new account.
shit.
So half these people are like,
why was it deleted?
they deleted me for cybersecurity, like I was a terrorist, and I
Oh.
can't
Oh,
I can't
people-
find anyone to get it
Haters
back.
reported you.
I can't. It was an internal employee,
Oh.
and I lost like a lot of money trying to find someone to help me,
No, because
lawyers.
they
and-
charge like 2K.
oh no, like 60,000 and up.
That's
I'm
insane.
being dead serious, and Instagram won't help me, won't listen to me, won't research to figure out like I didn't do anything cybersecurity.
Shut up.
I just wasted more money on a different lawyer, so that's why I'm just like whatever. I'm just gonna redo my Instagram.
That sucks.
so
I'm sorry.
But it was
hard.
like 10 years of work gone.
No, I would cry.
8 million followers.
That's wild.
I lost all my brand deals.
They'll come back. They'll come
Oh,
back.
what brand deals were you at?
It was just like, you know, some clothing deals, like just random people, like
Yeah.
promos with like other girls that wanted
Yeah.
to build, and
No, that's a big source of income gone.
Yeah.
yeah, and it happened like overnight.
You just went to go log in and it was like
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah, it was like account's been deleted, banned, and then I try to ask everyone for help and no one can help me. So
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
yeah. So anyways, back to the story.
Yeah.
All
I know
those
we gotta
old
get you
DMs
out
are
of here.
lost somewhere in there.
They're in
Oh, God.
cyberspace.
Right, it's in
somewhere.
cyberspace somewhere.
So now they're messaging the new one. They're
Right,
like,
now
hey.
I'm like, hey, I'm over here. Come find me, please. Send money. It's really me. It's me,
done.
Jessica. I love that movie.
That's so
Hot
good.
chick.
Love
Rob
it.
Snyder.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming on.
Yeah, you
I
guys are
know.
the best. Thank
Yeah,
you so
no,
much
it
for
was so
having
fun.
It
me.
was so fun.
Do you? Oh wait, you should
Yeah.
plug your new account.
Yeah, plug any
Oh, yeah.
socials, any new projects you have going on, like anything you want to promote.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys, make sure you follow my new Instagram. It's ITS Danii, DANII .Banks. And then you'll find all my other links on my Instagram. And then, you know, still have my OFTV going, YouTube, all that stuff. So Danii Banks TV, stay tuned.
I love.
Perfect.
So
Thank you so
fun.
much,
Yes, of
ladies.
course.
Yes,
Thank
of
you for
course.
coming
It was
on.
This was so
fun.
fun.
So
Thank
fun.
you.